Okay, I'm recording right now. So tell me what happened with your case.
Alright, so I went in this morning and I submitted the counterclaim for the 15 million for right. And I already submitted a few days ago. I already submitted a couple other papers, a motion to dismiss for lack of subject matter jurisdiction. I gave my notice of appearance, my common law right to travel, and my affidavit of truth of who I am. So I submitted all those things already. So he knew my status. He knew I was challenging the jurisdiction. However, he entered the plea of not guilty on my behalf, so we were going to the trial anyway. So, of course, he kept me there for the last piece. I was like one of the last to go. When he called my name, he called me Mister. I objected to him calling me Mister. And I informed him I'm not in any legal fictions, and I asked him to identify me by my name. As he did, he held me in contempt last time because I wasn't familiar, but I got some more information, and I knew how to handle the contempt by just basically apologizing. So he kept telling me that he was going to hold me in contempt, and I would tell him that I mean no disrespect, and it just kept having him squirm in his seat because he kept trying to do it and trying to find a way that he can get a joint with. But when he told me that he looked at my motion to dismiss for the lack of subject matter jurisdiction and he denied it, I quickly told him that well, I also have a counterclaim for 15 million for violation of right. And that stunned him and it got quiet. And the prosecutor came over, said that he didn't receive anything, and I then submitted him with the papers also. And then prosecutor just left out of the room, and it was just me and the judge in there. And I asked him, was there a real party of interest, which is Rule 17A of the Civil Procedures. And he never said anything. He would not answer that question. And he just kept trying to tell me to be quiet. He kept telling me to be quiet. And while he was telling me to be quiet, I was still talking. And he finally said, well, if you would be quiet, I would tell you that I was going to dismiss the case because the police officer wasn't there, because he wasn't there to testify. So what do you want me to do? So I said, well, dismiss it then, and get done. And so I just quickly just walked out. So it was a great experience. I've been preparing myself for a long time. As far as with going into the books and reaching out to people. So it definitely helps. Having support. So I appreciate that from all the YouTube fans and type of guys.
Yeah. No problem, man. And check it out. Let me ask you a question. Do you believe that it was because the cop wasn't there, or because they actually got a hold of that?
Heck no.
Yeah.
They got a hold of that counterclaim. And that's what I think got his attention. When he found me in contempt the last time, I think he was kind of nervous because he actually came into the jail cell where I was at. And we kind of had a stare down in the jail cell. And there's no reason for the judge to actually come into where everybody's getting booked at. But he came in there, so he was kind of nervous anyway. So by him even giving me more time, by giving me another trial date, that just gave me more time to just hit the books. Go to the public law library, go on the internet, look at the YouTube things that you got. I mean, I learned a lot from what you had whenever you went to your arraignment. So it's good to have you doing all those things there. Being you're in California and I'm over here on the East Coast, so seeing what you're doing and seeing how it applies and just taking what everyone else is doing and reconstructing it into what you need to make it fit for you and show them how it doesn't apply, because they already know. They just don't want you to put it out there. They don't want to be embarrassed. They don't want you to show their face.
Yeah, and let me ask you,
they don't want to be exposed.
Was this judge's name on it? The same one that put you in jail?
Absolutely. I made sure I put him on there because he was the one that found me in contempt. I didn't know the other the bailiff name, but he was as one of the all the respondents. You know what I mean? Whoever grabbed that paper, I put their name on it. So it was to let them know that this was serious, and it wasn't for the money. It was just for them to leave me alone.
Yep.
That's all I want to do is leave you alone. You know, it doesn't apply. They're oppressive. The codes and statutes are oppressive. They know they're oppressive, and they're just trying to see as many people that they can get money out of. And it was just so ridiculous. There was one guy who came in there. The police officer wasn't there for him, and he came up to the stand, and the judge told him that the police officer wasn't there. And then the prosecutor asked, can he speak with him for a moment, took him outside, ended up getting him in some type of driver's school to hit him with some money where he could have just been free to go to walk out of there.
Oh,
you know, and
man.
it's just crazy how they just was just like a flock of sheep. He was just going in there. People were having trials, having police officers go up there, and they plead not guilty. The police officer testified, and they don't question that they don't have anything to say to the police officer. And I'm just shaking my head. You know, they're like, well, do you have anything to say to the police officer? No. Do you have anything to say? No. I'm not guilty. You know, that's not enough. You know, you have to state the case and show them why. You have to show them some exposure. There's so many holes in the system. You know, you gotta learn how to line those holes up.
Yeah, that's true, man. And I want to thank you for the call. I want to start recording this. I want to keep talking, but I'm just going to be off the record, per se, I guess. So, 1 second.